What's up everyone? We have the new Unicorn Gundam in our hands and now it's time to try it out. So, what does this character do? It has a nice little Gatling gun here as its primary fire. If you scope it down, it has a small spread. If you shoot it regularly, it has a wide spread, so make sure to focus that fire. It does a pretty deals a pretty decent amount of damage and you'll be able to see that. But yeah, so really cool things we have here is, as you can see, this number 2 by my screen is how many people are within my healing radius. This is giving them 30 healing per second. But even better than that, when I press this button right here, it gives 300 armor to everyone who's in that radius. 300 and it's on a 13-second cooldown. That is crazy insane. I also have some other abilities, a funnel that will track down enemies and shoot them within a small range, and then a crazy cool ultimate, which you'll see, and I'll explain all this stuff to you as I'm playing. Just make sure that you're putting your armor on people when the fight is about to start. That's like the absolute most important time to do that, because that's when they are going to start actually being able to take advantage of that damage. Ooh, this is looking rough. Ooh, run away. So, essentially, you're not a frontliner, you're a support character. You do have a low amount of HP. Like, don't get me wrong, it doesn't mean you can't, go fry out a little bit, but just don't be expecting to, be hard carrying your team with your damage all the time. You want to focus on staying in the back about where, based on where your team is positioning, and, give them armor, essentially. So fight starting, pop the armor, and that gives you this huge capability. It has a really, really good value of changing breakpoints. So it gives 300 armor to all your teammates that slowly ticks down. So if you put it on something that has 1000 HP, then they will then have 1300 and tick down. And so for the majority of the time that they have it, they will not be able to die to a headshot from a gym sniper, which is insane. It means it's a big counter to that character. Guaranteed, you'll be low after it, but still, it doesn't full kill you, and so you could live it. Again, playing like a backliner, but the damage is pretty solid. It's just not something to go absolutely crazy over. This character really should be played in the supportive role, really making sure you're armoring your buddies when fights are going on. Like right now, for example, give my team some armor, and that means that I am going to be able to get a healthy amount of damage reduction on them, essentially. Just because that's really what I'm playing for, is beefing them up, right? And if you pop one when the fight's starting, then that means they're going to get a huge amount of value out of this amount of armor. You also have 2 dashes, which is nice. Allows you to avoid people like that. But yeah. Again, the gun is a hit scan weapon. It looks projectile, but it's not. And it has a huge clip, which is really cool. Really nice, large 50 round magazine. You, like I said, you do heal also 30 per second to whoever's around you. So make sure you're sticking with your team. And yeah, ooh, that is a sniper. We don't like that. But you're unpacking my teammates, and pretty soon they're going to be unkillable. That guy right there cannot be killed by a gym sniper right now. And that's going to give your gym sniper a huge advantage in the 1v1 in this situation. Oh, unlucky. Got a little bit caught out there. I tried to dodge, but I ended up dodging into where he is. But you know what? We're going to end up making up for that right here. Kill you. Looks like I'm going to need my ult, so I'm going to pop that. Big damage. Even more damage. 550 per round, by the way, guys. And it cleaves. Where's this guy? So I can shoot him around this corner. It doesn't have the the biggest radius, right, when you throw it in the corner, but it still damages through corners. That's why it's absolutely crazy. And I let myself get caught out too much. I did it again. I was trying to see how much damage I could get on him, but still, yeah, that was just me misplaying, guys. My bad. So, yeah. So we ended up losing that one. That's okay. But as you can see, that ultimate that I popped there was absolutely insane. Hopefully you guys won't let Barbitoses jump on top of you and kill you, because that seems to be my flaw in this game right here. Granted, I am, talking while I'm playing, so it's a little bit distracting. And I'm really trying to min-max this character too. I really am just trying to experiment for myself, how far I can push it, I'm gonna pack him here. It's a 13-second cooldown on this ability, so you can use it, early. Don't feel like you always have to save it. Just make sure you have it for the next fight. Before this fight starts, I'll definitely have it. It's going on, right now. Walk forward, hit that. Perfect. I'm not gonna let this guy kill me again. That is unlucky. I could res this guy though, I think. Ooh, got it. Let's go. Constantly be just keeping that armor up. The armor is extremely powerful. It'll help you survive in certain situations. That armor helped my Pale Rider survive here. if he lives. If he turns around and sees that guy behind him. But as you can see there, even though I got ulted, my Pale Rider just had that slight bit extra HP that it needed to survive. And stand there and somehow not die to that Saku after that, which is crazy to me, but that's how that happened. So, back to our team. Again, same sort of thing. This character is really, really fun, but what you need to do with it isn't too complicated. Just make sure you're packing your team and not dying to this character. Oh, we barely escaped that. Definitely need to back up a little bit. Oh, I want to see if I can kill that guy. No, it's not worth my life to do that. Packing my buddies back up. I'm getting close to my ultimate, so I'm really trying to get that because that ultimate is a crazy high level carry ultimate. See if we can sneak into the back line here and get a kill on somebody. Oh, I knew that guy was going to be low HP. On these sort of game modes, as like a little side corollary to this character, it's super, super, super high value to trade your life for someone else's. So in that situation, even if I died, it wouldn't have ended up hurting me too much. Just because if I die, I have a faster respawn than they do. And so it ends up being beneficial to do it. Pack my teammates, probably going to die here, but I have made this an expensive life at the minimum. That's ult, just to secure this. Nice. Probably didn't need that, but you never know when they can trade a few kills there. Like I said, I should have held it, but timing is not perfected on these things yet. Okay. New bug discovered, boys. Like I don't really expect that's gonna happen too much, but I was just unable to move after that ultimate went down. And that was not a part of the character, that was a bug. That's pretty unlucky, to be honest. A little bit unlucky there, but you know, whatever. Don't worry about it too much happening to you. I don't expect that to be like a common thing that's happening, you know. Ooh, we do not want to try and brawl against that. No, we do not. We most definitely do not. So I guess it's on me to touch. Don't really like this, but I guess we do what we got to do sometimes. Might be able to trade this. Maybe we can get that Sazabi. Oh, please stay on the point. Whatever you do, stay on the point. Unlucky. Alright guys, back with round 3. We're pushing through the high ground, making sure you're playing with your teammates here, applying some damage. Maybe we could just get to this guy again. And he dropped. But again, big group, pop that ability. And we are fragging these guys. Good damage from range, but you don't really want to be just playing too... It's not your job to be like trying too hard to frag kills and feed to get into positions like that. For example, against that gym sniper there, that's not my job. Not my job, you know. Just that's not your job, guys. It is, however, your job to pop your armor and then make it so your team can't be one shot. My team in like a second and a half won't be able to do one shot by him anymore. Well, I mean he's dead, so they definitely won't be able to. So when you want to pop it, make sure you're playing close to your teammates. But you don't want to be there the whole time. You want to give yourself a little bit of space. Just so that you aren't really vulnerable. Because you do have 800 HP only. And it'll put you a healthy amount of damage in. I think the guy is behind. But again, pushing forward to get the armor on. And we're going to back up a little bit. Don't want to be going too crazy with that. Nice capture. Look, this is gonna be a long game. Because you can check the timestamp right now. You guys know things that I don't know. Alright, guys, let's keep pushing this. We kill Exias. You do have a pretty big hitbox, so you do have to be careful about like taking too much damage. You're not really tiny like a lot of supports tend to be in games. Hopefully push to the high ground. High grounds are really, really valuable. Getting flanked here. Unlucky. Rest, maybe. Alright. Unlucky. But like I said, you can get flanked pretty easily and get destroyed, so you're gonna have to keep your head on the swivel and pay attention to where you are. It tends to be very, very valuable to do. And on these sort of point capture maps, you most definitely do not want to be pushing when you don't have a like a full set of teammates with you, because you'll just get rolled, to be completely honest. And they get faster respawns and you'll die. As I was talking about, trading in these sort of situations is very valuable for the team that's on defense. And so if you let them... Yeah, nice try, good. And so if you let them trade with you, they're gonna be getting back faster, and so they'll be getting an advantage from it. It looks like you might be able to win this. And you gotta keep in mind, you're not like... Yes, you're strong, but you're not so strong that you can just, like, be silly with it. Got him. And now I'm about to die. Unlucky. Just because of the fact that they respawn so close and all the characters in the game are so fast, and you respawn faster, if you trade your life for there at the same time, then that's basically like you... them just having it so you are alive for... they're going to be on the point active for like another 10 seconds in you. It's a pretty substantial advantage. So you have to be really careful and go in 6v6 and don't trade your life for somebody else's. It definitely will not do you what you need. Getting ulted also won't do you what you need. Hey, maybe I get res though. No, that was a nice try though. Thanks, man. Again, backline character generally, just make sure that you're staying with your guys if they actually will play with you. As much as this character is extremely powerful, you do have to keep in mind that, like, you are still a support character and you're going to be still dealing with some of the garbage of that, as in you don't have the ability to just, like, carry your games as well. And you're more reliant on your team's positioning because you don't have the ability to push into places, and you don't have, like, a crazy, like, high, like, ranged capability or anything. Oh my gosh, no, he escapes. And again, because we traded here, it's not gonna like do us a lot of good to be taking this fight too much. Unlucky. I figured I could, even if he got his rage off, we'd be able to burn him through it. But I want to get that extra damage on him until he left. Probably not a good idea in retrospect, but, you know, like I said, you have to test things. And at this point, we're getting kind of sloppy, really because of the grouping issues. So if you don't group, you're just not going to be able to win these. Got a nice little kill on them. So we're all together now, mostly. We're even. We can push this. Let's revenge on this guy here. Nice little revenge, and now we're packing my whole team, and even though we're all low, it's pushable now. And that's the difference between what this character does. It just makes it so these fights that, like, normally you, like, would not be able to push, like, at all, and you really can. I don't really want to stand on the point. Ooh, that's rough. Time to frag this guy. Again, I'm doing damage around that corner. And so it doesn't do as much, but it does still do a healthy amount of damage. Nice. Nice, guys. We finally grouped up. As you can see, we finally ended up grouping up, and we finally ended up winning.
Starting intercept mission.
As you can see here, I'm positioning based off of my team. While we're playing badly, I kind of have to play with them anyway. Obviously, not so badly that I'm going to die for it, but when they start overextending, now's the time to back up, just like this. Give them the best shot, but at some point, it's just, you know, too much.
Looks like you could use a hand.
If we can get that guy, it's going to be pretty good. And we do. That's good. I think I can trade my life for this Sazabi. Nice. You need not to trade for that. Ooh. Oh no. Too many enemies around me. But I farmed my whole ultimate off of that, so... Or I guess 50% of your ultimate, because you do start off with 50%. So this next fight, they're going to walk in as a group. If I can get up to that choke point nice and early, I'm just going to pop it into them, and we're going to roll them. It's going to be really, really strong. The ultimate is honestly like one of the most fun things in the game. Don't even know what to say about it. It's just so much fun. The fire rate of it isn't super, super fast, though. So that does get a little bit funky, but you know, it's a fair... Oh, I do not like this. Time for me to go for mine. Again, if you get a little bit too aggressive there, you can get killed. Like I said, I did trade though for the Zaku, and that's good in these situations. Just because now they're gonna push 5 and 5, or you know, they're gonna push us 5 into us, and since we just have an advantage, we have more people alive. We're just gonna end up clapping them up. We're going to a weird place. Have to back myself since I don't have anyone to help me. And weird. Oh my gosh. No, we do not live versus funnels. But it looks like our team's doing well. Funnels are rough. It's a very strong ultimate, to be honest. It doesn't feel that powerful, but just the way it hunts you down is kind of crazy, to be completely honest. Got a nice little kill on my guy. Pretty good. I think I can secure that kill. We're doing weird things over here, but I guess we try and do this. Like, I really don't like where my team's positioning. Like I said, again, unfortunately, you have to kind of position off of where they are, but we're just standing around the point there. It's not a good place to be. We need to be at like one of these high grounds. Just be one of the high grounds, to be honest. That's just forcing me to be in a weird spot, because if I'm by myself, like, I'm not able to get much value out of my armor and that other things. Oh, I can't believe that actually hit me. I thought I was just gonna outrange it, but it's looking like no. Can we hold this? Nice. Our Dom Trooper is popping off. Our Dom Trooper is absolutely popping off, but they have gotten quite a hefty amount of this progress, so even if we don't end up... Even if they don't cap it, which they don't, it might be kind of rough. Alright, let's see how we can do this here now.
Target confirmed. Let the battle begin.
Alright. We go high ground. Sounds good to me. Pack our buddies in case there's a sniper, which there looks like there might be. I'm safe to push through here now that my team's up in front of me, but if they're not there, then there's just no chance I can push through this by myself. Team drops. Everyone is surrounding us now. Again, if we're already on the high ground, there's no reason to drop there. We lost all of our advantage. Pop that armor. Just keep it up as much as you can in these sort of mid-fights. There's no reason not to. Get a secure kill there in those situations. Started my ult pretty fast though. Nice. Hopefully we can cap this without me having to use my ultimate. I'm going to try and hold it. I really feel like we need it. I'm going to use it though. We're looking pretty good, especially with funnels just used. You don't want to overroll and lose your chance to place the second one. Because as much as we do need to capture the first one, we also really need to capture the second one, or, you know, we lose, right? Many people as possible. Hit that pack again. It's really, really nice on this for this character if you can get on a level plane. If you're using the ultimate from above, it messes things up a lot, and it causes an issue of just like not being able to cleave through enemies. So if you're able to get it like that, it's really, really advantageous. All right, interesting choice of ultimate. Time to flank and pop him. That's a wasted ult right there. Oh my gosh. Okay, take that one damage because we only had one left. Guess we don't get to win this because they traded against us. Trying to run. Remember, friends, we do not like fighting against funnels. We have plenty of time for another fight. It's fine. We should just completely let them have this one once they come and feed into us here. Nope, not fighting that one. The question is, how much are we going to feed here instead of actually grouping up and trying to secure some kills. Oh man, please don't let me die.
30 seconds left in the minute. Select the
A little bit unlucky.
pilot.
This is kind of going to happen in these sort of like casual games and even in ranked games. People are just going to always have a hard time like doing anything coordinated and well. We're not even gonna touch. Looks like that's that.
3, 2, 1. Mission complete.
Oh well. But there you go, guys. That's Unicorn Gundam. Super, super strong. We didn't end up winning the fight, but yeah, there's a lot you could do in this character. If you're looking for some more Gundam Evolution videos, then make sure to check out my mobile suit guides. I made one for all original to 14 mobile suits, and I did a Should You Main Guide series also, covering the same mobile suits and talking about whether you should actually main them in Gundam Evolution or not.